Hello my darlings, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a chatty get ready with me. We're talking all things girl talks, no tax talk today. And of course I'm going to be showing you how I did the look. The eyes are the standout. The skin is not really skinning, but the eyes are really the standout of today's tutorial or get ready with me. And also like the discussion points are really good. It's great timing with us going into new year, self-evaluation, all that really good stuff. Not so much self-evaluation, more things around it than the actual self-evaluation. And it's a get ready with me, so it's makeup, outfit, shoes, all the works. I hope you love it and I'll see you guys at the end. Hello. What to do? How's it going? I'm so excited. Today we are filming a get ready with me. Oh crap, I need to wet my sponge. And then I put my primer on, so my face is looking a little bit casket ready. Sorry, I use the, let me get, oh my god, this chair is still making so much noise. I use the Fenty Beauty Soft Matte Primer. The thing is, this chair wasn't making all of this noise, and then randomly one day it just started making a lot of noise, and I'm just a little bit confused as to when we got there. Prepping the old brows. Also, it looks like my camera is like leaning off. Anywho, gonna do my brows real quick, and then we'll move on to the eyes. I'm so, listen, I'm gonna start practicing my looks in the new year. Today I'm freestyling, as you'll be able to see. I feel like something just happened. I just got a whole load of product. Wait, what is going on? Sorry guys, I just got a whole load of random product on my brush, which you know I'm happy for, but where the hell did all that product come from? I hear so many mixed reviews about this, but I really like it. No, I actually don't know where that product just came from. I actually really like this, the Refi Brow Sculpt. Definitely hear a lot of mixed reviews, but it's worked really well for me. Just as I always say, remember to wipe off any excess. So see all this excess at the top? And I don't do a very good job of this, to be perfectly honest. Remove my foundation, which is not a vibe. Yeah, the inside thing came out. Oh god, I was like, what the bloody hell is going on here? Oh, right. Ew. Okay, well that's a trick to get more product out of it. If you pull off this black stopper at the top, it brings all the product out, which is necessary because I was actually coming to the end of that. So that's just bought me like a couple more uses. Also guys, I asked for some topics and questions on Instagram, girl talk ones. So I won't be sitting here talking about my taxes this week, which happy days. But you guys are so sweet. So many of you were like, yeah, I stay for the rambles. Have I even told you guys what I'm getting ready for? Oh my god, it's Mariam Maz, aka Mariam Musa. She's launching a brand, which is so exciting and amazing. Oh my god, big up Maz on that one. So she's launching a brand and it's the dinner tonight. So that is what I'm getting ready for. I have been eating good this weekend, so I'm gonna be wearing a blazer dress just so I can hide the evidence. Whew, I can't wait to get to that point on my fitness journey where I'm just maintaining. Because listen, this working to sculpt down and trim down, it's my own fault anyway, to be honest, because who told me to spend four months just eating, not going to the gym? You and your man will be eating the same amount of food, you'll be growing sideways and your man is good. What kind of wizardry is that? Just sculpting up my brows using the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. You guys already know what it is. This bit I can't switch up just yet because, you know, some things I'll switch up, but not the eyes. Even today, fail-safe event makeup that I like to do, I can be a bit samey with Get Ready With Me's just because they're chatty. You know, I'm not necessarily like teaching you guys a new skill or anything. I'm just talking and you guys are watching me get ready. So maybe I might be okay with that. We'll see. We'll see. I'm trying to get out of the habit of always using the same products because it's boring. Just gonna clean up my brows. Oh, I usually just fast this bit forward, but yeah, this is just step one and then I'll fill it in a little bit. I don't really fill my brows in that much because the sculpting really does like bring all my brow hairs to attention, and then all I really need to do is fill in the tail, which I typically do later. But otherwise, yeah, it's pretty cute. That's pretty much that step done. We are going to start with eyes. So do I want to use an eye primer today? Yeah, let me go ahead and use an eye primer. I'm going to use the P. Louise base in Rumo 05. Now I saw this look on Twee on Instagram, a cut crease in here, and it was so stunning. And I just thought, yeah, I want to do that. So I said, I'm going to do that. I'm going to challenge myself to try and film like every time I'm getting ready to go somewhere. So then that will challenge me to do a different look each time, because otherwise if I just get ready without filming it, I do the same looks all the time. But if I'm filming for you guys, then I feel like I have to do something different, because otherwise who wants to watch a get ready with me where I'm essentially doing the same stuff all the time, right? So that's the little challenge I've set myself for the next year, to really try and switch it up, really try. Now that we're actually outside, because obviously during COVID we were indoors, so get ready with me's really were just like get ready with me to go to my kitchen. But now that we've got events and we've actually got places to go to, I'm just going to start getting into the habit of filming, because I used to do that a lot. I would get into the habit of actually filming when I was going to events, because I'm inevitably going to take pictures. People are going to ask me how I did the makeup, so I might as well get into that habit again of filming every time. So this is the base. I love this base because it just pops. I've got the Anastasia Beverly Hills Primrose palette, which I've showed before but haven't actually used. And I've also got the Be Perfect X Stacey Marie Carnival palette, which this is just an absolute gem. Let me go right ahead and set my eyes. I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Loose Powder in Banana, or what's this called? Yeah, Banana, wow. Good memory from me. I'm just going to take this on a Morphe E48. Probably going to set my brows as well while I'm here. All right. Bear with me, guys, because it's the first time I'm doing this. This is what I'm saying. I need to start practicing these looks before I come on here and start freestyling. Let me get all the brushes I need. First and foremost, let me just grab all the brushes that I potentially might need. This is going to be as much a mystery to me as it is to y'all. Primrose palette, and I'm going to take this shade up here. This is Saddle. I believe this is even meant to be a blush shade, but I will be taking it today as a transition. So I'm just going to start by working that into the outside. So she has a winged out effect, so I'm just going to go right ahead and, you know, place that colour down in a winged motion, and then plug whatever's left over up here. Now my intention is to cut the crease approximately here. So I'm going to build the colour up in that inside. Just so when I'm cutting the crease, I'm literally cutting it there. And then it's obviously winged out. Let me just double check how she did this. I'm going to jump into my Carnival palette. I'm going to take this shade here. This is Rowdy, truest brown I'd seen in a palette. Just going to plug that right into the inside. And you want to blend it down. So I swapped back into that fluffier brush to make sure that was nice and blended. And now I'm going to cut the crease at this point. Take my, what do I want to take? Yeah, I'm going to take my concealer. I was going to take the eyeshadow, but I'm just going to take the concealer. Okay, now I'm just going to dip back into Rowdy and just use that on the outer corner. And of course take that Saddle shade to blend it out. That's that so far. I'm going to show you on the other eye, just because I should be able to show it a bit better on the other eye. So again, taking that transition shade, and you want to start by just tracing it on the outside. You're going to trace that on the outside, and then pop any of the excess right into this corner bit. As you can see, we cut the crease right up there. Let me just blend this out a bit. So you want to plug that right in and bring that all the way up. And this is the E535 from Morphe, and I'm switching into the 217 and taking a deeper shade. This is from MAC, and I'm plugging that, lift my brows up, and I'm plugging that right into the inside. I always do it so much better on this eye. Now I'm going to go right ahead and cut that inside. I feel like that's so much better. I'm actually going to cut both sides because I've gone in and done some more work on this side as well. Taking a bit of that ABH powder to set. Okay, now let's go back to focusing on this inside bit. Again, the first thing I take is that transition shade. Just blend it all in. You can even take it up here. And then next we go in with that deeper shade. This is called Rowdy from the Carnival palette. I'm holding too many brushes right now, and I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that through. And then I actually took a tiny bit of this deep berry, which I'm going to show you in a second, just to deepen the outside. Use the fluffier brush to blend that through on both sides. Cute. Right, I'm going to take this lighter one, and just to make sure there's a nice bit of separation between those two. Can you see? So it's kind of like a flush. I'm gonna leave it matte. If you are a shimmer person, you can add some shimmer in there, but I'm gonna leave it nice and matte. And that is what we're looking like. Oh my God, I love. This turned out even better than I thought. I'm really pleased with that actually. Let me show you the shades that I used, because I was just in there to be in there. I'm actually gonna add some, I'm gonna add a wing, but I'll do that at the end. That's gonna end up getting cleaned up anyway. Can you see the vision? I see the vision. I'm really happy with the eyes. Okay, let me run you guys through what I used. So I used Saddle. This is kind of like an earthy tone. You can use any kind of lighter shade of brown. So that was my transition shade. And then I moved into Rowdy, which was a deeper shade. You can just do it with two colors. So a lighter brown and a darker brown, or a lighter purpley color and a darker purpley color. And that's pretty much what I used. And then in terms of brushes, M535, M506, these are all from Morphe, M709 to do the inside bit, to apply the lighter color, and then MAC 217, which is just such a classic. I actually went in and added just a little bit of this purple shade called Deep Berry from the ABH palette. And then later on, we're just gonna add some smokiness to the lower lash, maybe add a cheeky inside wing, and that's gonna be it. But I love the eyes so far. Love the eyes. Is it me? Am I the drama? Okay, let's get our topics to talk about. Ooh, I've just seen a very interesting one. I also questions / topics about, you know, girly talks, girl talks. I've just seen a very interesting scenario. And the person said, would you take your boyfriend to meet your family if your family weren't good to you? That's very interesting. Sorry, for foundation, I'm going to mix, ciao. There's a lot going on, but I'm just gonna mix these three. Don't ask me why. Okay, this obviously, this is a Fenty Hydrating Foundation. I love this bad boy. And then, do you know what? Let me not try a new foundation today, because I've actually never used this Touche Éclat from YSL, and I feel like, is it too dark? It might be too dark or too light or too red. I'm just not in the mood to have my makeup mess up, especially where the eyes are looking so good. I just don't want to do it. NARS Natural Longwear, and I'm going to mix it with Fenty Hydrating. These two are amazing on their own. I hope this is not too light. Hopefully it's fine. I don't know, it's looking light. It's looking light. No, it seems like it's oxidizing to my color. So all is well, all is well, all is well. Would you take your boyfriend home to your family that doesn't treat you good? Assuming that your boyfriend is really good to you. Do I really want to bring someone who's so good to me and treats me so nice into a space where I'm not valued? That's one side of it. And then the second side of it is, I do want to like merge my lives. So if I was going to bring my boyfriend into that kind of environment, I would definitely be like, hello, heads up. These people aren't the best to me. My home situation isn't, do you get what I mean? You know, when you have to just prep someone like, look, I'm taking you into a lion's den. And on the other end, it could be like, I'm trying to protect you, because if they're like this to me and I'm their blood, Lord knows what they're going to be like to you. If you're asking me, I wouldn't. But also, I just would have, you know, distanced myself from family. If my family aren't very nice to me and they're not very good to me, I would have distanced myself. Family members don't get special dispensation just because they're blood. So you don't get a leeway, or you don't get a pass for talking to me any kind of way or treat me any kind of way because we're blood. Clearly demonstrated that that's not enough for you to want to treat me in a loving way, to want to embrace me in a way that you would someone that's supposed to have a chemical connection to you. So then why would I want to keep having myself in that space? The only exception obviously is if you live at home, so you have to be around those people. But if it's me, no, because My boyfriend, my friends, people that treat me good, they're sacred to me. Such a tough situation. In that situation, and my boyfriend had a really good relationship with his family, I would see myself leaning more into his family dynamic. You know, I pray for the best for me from that dynamic, because that is such... Being in a toxic home, I have to live here, I have to be around these people. I can just imagine that it's a mad tip. Right, this is another one, yeah. This next one, because I've had so many questions on this. Not that I've been waiting to address it, but touched on it in the past. Kind of thought people would have got it, but it's like people aren't really getting it. Let me do my contour real quick and then I'll tell you what I'm talking about. Not the suspense, not me with the suspense. I'm using the cream bronzer from ABH, and this is in Hazelnut. Now, when I watch videos back, I always think, core blimey, bronzer contour looks mad, and it never looks that mad in real life. Like in real life, it just kind of looks like, oh, you know, you're very sculpted. But on camera, damn, you're doing the most. You're doing the most. I'm using the Smashbox Blurring Foundation brush. This brush has been attached to my face since the day I started using it. It's so good. These Smashbox, everyone always asks about the red handle brushes. They're from Smashbox and they are unreal. Like so nice. Blend this and then we'll talk about what I'm about to, you know, let loose on. You guys are probably thinking, what is with the suspense? I'm coming. Wait. I'm not saying wait as in like stay there. I'm saying wait as in your body composition. Wait. So many questions about how did you put on weight? How do you put on weight? Like, oh my God, wait. And like, it's mad because I've already said, yo, like I'm super self-conscious about my weight gain. Like super self-conscious. People are still asking me and it's like, guys, I just ate. Like eating a lot. Like my man was feeding me. That is the long and short of it. Oh, have you put on weight? Oh my, can we stop like drawing attention? And I get it because I put myself out there, you know, people feel like, oh, okay, yeah, like everything is fair game. And you know what, for the most part it is like fair game. And as much as I might say, oh, you know, my bum's getting big, blah, blah, blah. I've never said, oh guys, I'm mad happy because I'm on a weight gain journey. I've never said that. I put on mad weight and then it so happened that my bum grew at the same time. There was actually one point where I was getting my mass up, trying to get my booty gains, and then I just kind of stopped saying that. So I don't know. But unless someone's on some I'm on a mad weight gain or I'm on a mad weight loss journey, it's just better not to say anything. Do you know what I mean? Like it's just better. I just wouldn't say anything. I don't know if this sounds a type of way. I don't know if people get what I'm saying. As I'm saying this, it kind of sounds to me like I'm contradicting myself, but I know what I mean in my head. I didn't talk about weight for a minute, but then people were still drawing attention to my weight. And I was very much like, oh guys, I've fallen off gym. I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that. And I get it. Everyone has different fitness goals. Do you know what it is? If I put on weight just on my bum and everything else stayed how it was, I wouldn't even mind you lot saying, oh, she's got thick. But where I'm like self-conscious, I grew at the back and I grew at the front. And obviously I'm self-conscious about what's growing in the front, but most of you guys, I'm sure, are just looking at what's growing in the back. So people are like, oh my God, like what have you done? What have you done? And I'm just like, I'm trying to get rid of this gut. Like I'm trying to get rid of this fupa. Talk about what have I done? Like this was not intentional. That's the maddest thing. It actually wasn't intentional. Yes, that's pretty much that on that. But what I will say is I'm back on my fitness journey. So I'm trying to just get in the zone and I will show you guys how I sculpt. Because in fairness, as much as I say all of this, if my bum can just stay the same and I can just get my stomach down, which is very idealistic and I know that's not going to happen, I would be so happy. But as I said, that's idealistic and I know that's not going to happen. But that is what I would want in an ideal situation. But yeah, I think even outside of me, just in the future, guys, unless someone is like, I did a madness to lose weight, or I did a madness to gain weight, let's just not comment on people's weight. I don't know, I just feel like I'm waffling now, but yeah, that's just my stance on that. And you know what, I get it. It comes with the territory. When I put myself out there, people are going to point out things, whether I feel comfortable about them or not. Any other time I'd be like, yeah, this is what I'm on, this is what you guys should be on. But right now I'm just like, okay, let me just get myself to a point where I feel confident and confident and comfortable in my body, and then I'll bring you guys in. And you know me, I'll always bring you guys in. I'll always be like, hey, this is what I've been doing, or hey, I've been going mad at the gym, or hey, this is da-da-da-da-da. So I'm not like a person that would even be closed lip on something like that. I don't know if that made sense or if I'm just waffling. I'm definitely waffling, but yeah. I'm just setting my face using Huda Easy Bake. I will never remove. That's just gone absolutely everywhere. Also, I've got like breakouts here and on my chin, which is just, you know, someone must have saw that my skin was getting clear and they were not happy about it. Whoever's praying against my clear skin, stop. Thank you. Stop that right now. Thank you so much. Okay, dating, relationships, men, friendships. So much about friendships. So I'm gonna try and cover a topic each. Get ready with me. You know, we're on the vibe of confidence. I'm getting very much like a self-confidence vibe from today's questions. The building confidence questions and the questions about finding yourself and being lost. That's the vibe we're gonna be on today. The next one is how to build your confidence to start dating again, especially after a mentally draining breakup. There was one point, me and my friend were actually talking about this. We were talking about, this is gonna sound so extreme. Stay with me, don't get lost, just stay with me. We were talking about PTSD in relationships. And anyone that's been in a relationship with a narcissist or child, I need to stop right there because I'm putting too much power. Sorry about that. We were talking about, yes, PTSD in relationships. Now, when you dated someone that has made you feel that even when you're right, and most times you'll be right, even when you're right, they make you feel like you're crazy. What you're talking about is in your head, or, oh, it doesn't make sense. Second think everything you're saying. It's really, really difficult to rebuild your confidence in yourself, trust in yourself after dating someone like that, or even like being friends with someone or any kind of dynamic. Someone has made you question your perception of reality. When you're coming out of something like that, it's a mad mind. I've got to be really honest, and apologies for the swearing, but that is like the best way I can say. It's such a mind frazzler, and trying to reprogram yourself to trust yourself and trust like your judgment and to trust how you feel, it takes work, and most importantly, it takes time. Dating requires time. Like, you need to have the time and energy to actively be dating. And I say actively because when I encourage people, yeah, you should date, I don't mean date one person, multiple dates with one person and, you know, just kind of be really committed to them. I mean really go out there and get to know people and spend time with people. Sorry, I'm struggling to open this blush. Stabbed a damn hole in my blush. Anyway, oh God, sorry, I'm making a mess of this. Let me just put my blush on and I'll finish what I'm saying. I need a new blush that's affordable so I can use it for you guys. Using this expensive blush is not the lick. Actively getting to know people, especially if you're young, because you need to know what you like, what you don't like. In science, you would take a sample and compare. And I think if more people just saw dating as, I'm experiencing this person and I might experience you to the point where we really enjoy each other's company and we can make something beautiful out of it. Or I'm just experiencing you and I kind of give you a moment to learn and you give me a moment to learn, or we just enjoy, or we become friends. It doesn't always have to be like, because I'm dating you, you have to be the be all and end all. Like, you have to be the love of my life. When you start viewing dating as that, give yourself a little bit more grace. And when you're building your confidence up to start dating again, it is just rewiring how you think about yourself, how you think about, you know, other people. And most importantly, just trusting yourself. Trusting yourself that you will make mistakes, but as long as you're gonna be okay, you're good. Iyanla Vanzant. And she basically said, the reason people struggle to trust her, the reason people struggle, why am I struggling to say this? The reason people struggle to trust other people is because they don't trust themselves. On the flip side, as long as you trust yourself, no matter how other people are to you, or no matter how somebody treats you, as long as you know that, you know what, you doing that, that's a reflection of you, that's not really on me, I'm gonna be okay, I'm good, and I'm removing myself. See ya. When we talk about confidence in dating, having your walkaway points and knowing that, okay, look, I was with that person, they did a madness to me, but also recognizing that, okay, they did a madness 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times and I didn't leave. And the 7th time was really when I was like, yeah, you're not doing this to me anymore. There's certain madnesses I can take. Like, I can take you doing that. But if you do this, There's no pleading, there's no I'm out. You don't have the capacity to give me what I need right now, so I got to do my own thing. But I think definitely building back confidence in dating takes time. It takes a lot of time, not forcing yourself to be somewhere that you're not at yet, and understanding that, you know what, maybe I'm just not in that space to do that right now. And just because you're not in that space doesn't mean that you shouldn't enjoy people's company. I like spending time with people, I want to go out and I want to spend time with people, but I just want you to know that I'm not in a space for anything serious. Or I just want you to know that I'm in a healing space. So I'm not necessarily going to be the one that you can really expect a lot of commitment from. You just have to take things easy with me. And in that process, you might meet someone, actually, I do feel a sense of comfort around you, and I do feel a sense of, I can kind of let my guard down a little bit of you. So let's explore this. And that might happen sooner, it might happen later, but you won't get to heal and go through that process if you don't go through the process, for lack of a better word. Give yourself some time, be on your own, figure out what you can figure out, space to redefine how you view people, redefine your assessment of people. But also in that redefining space, make sure you're doing things that bring you joy, bring you happiness, whether that's spending time with your friends, spending time with family, going out, having a good time. Don't close yourself off from people that actually care about you and people that love you, because being with them will just make you remember a version of yourself. It happens that you'll be with someone and they completely make you forget who you really are, the proper version of you before they chipped and chipped and chipped and chipped and chipped. Being around people that love you will remind you, I used to love doing this, and why don't I do this anymore? Do you know what I mean? And then you just kind of grow from there. But please be giving yourself time. Give yourself that time. Ooh. That was a weighty one. And in that time, I've done my bronzer, I've done my blush. I just realized I really wanted to use this today. I forgot. I wanted to use the contour one from bloody Charlotte Tilbury. So this is the beauty wand. I might use a little bit just here. This is the beauty wand from Charlotte Tilbury. You've probably seen this all over TikTok. I feel like it's ruling the TikTok streets at the moment. Oh my God, I remember when I used to love off a highlight. Just put it. To be honest, is there even any point putting it there? Oh no. Oh no. No. Okay, it works better if I put it on the sponge first before putting it on the apples of my cheek. I should have definitely not done that, especially not today, but it's okay. I'm gonna do a quick wing on the outside. God, you can really see how badly I messed up the skin there. It is fine. It's fine. Right, I'm just gonna add a little wing here. You guys already know my little trick with this. And I pull it out. This is just a Dior matte black, but any black is fine. I've got black in the waterline. Do a little bit of a smoky smoke. Honestly, any deep brown will do, to be perfectly honest. Not my stomach embarrassing me when I've just had a big dinner. That is the eyes done. Delicious. Right, let's put some mascara on. When dating, is it safe to say that being needy for attention is normal? I actually think that's perfectly normal. Listen, there's nothing wrong with wanting affection. There is absolutely nothing wrong with wanting affection. And I think people try and make people feel bad for wanting to be in a relationship. And there is nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with wanting companion, seeking companion, wanting to have a boyfriend, or wanting to be with someone. Right, with I need to pay attention because this is where I fumble. Let me go do this, I'll be back. Right, let me show you guys real quick before I go off and add my lashes. I just ended up smoking out that top bit a little bit more. I didn't like that it was too like wing-like, so I just added a little bit more of like a smoky vibe. I prefer this so much more. This one needs probably a little bit more blending, to be honest, but okay, lashes are on. I'm using this absolute dream pair from Chem Beauty in the shade Venus. Like, these are just like my kind of lash. I love these. They're absolutely sensational. Obsessed, in love. It's a dream. It's everything that I need and more. Anastasia Brow Duo in Ebony. And I literally just take I'm not even going to show you because it's an absolute embarrassment. But I take the lighter shade, and I just fill in literally the tail. Like, brows are so easy with that Refi product. And then come to the front, you know, give it a bit of a base and then lift it through. Like, that is it. I really do need to get my brows threaded, but I'm gonna save it for like Christmas so it's fresh. No, my brows are a mess at the moment. And now we're gonna finish off with lips. I'm using Cork. Let's bring you guys out a bit. Cork from MAC, freshly sharpened. Freshly sharpened and just broke. Lippy stick from Colourpop in the shade, what's this? Pitch. It's like a brown. Let's see what this is looking like. Okay, interesting. I'm gonna take Starfish from ABH. This is one of the best liquid lipsticks. The color, oh my god, the color is a dream. And then a little bit of a lighter shade. This is actually really beautiful, and you could just leave it on its own like this. But I'm a sucker for a good gloss, so I'm gonna go over top with Fussy Heat from Fenty Beauty. I'm literally obsessed with this at the moment. Like, are you joking, Char? No, I don't think you understand. Love it, love it, love it. And this is the completed face. What do we think? Face is complete. I'm not as, so it is. I feel like on the viewfinder, everything looks kind of just, you know, I'm not crazy about the skin. I don't know what it is. I think it might have been the Charlotte Tilbury highlighter. The way I tried to apply it did not hit. But the eyes, I'm so obsessed with the eyes. I love the eyes so much. Let me zoom y'all in. I have to zoom you guys in. Even though I'm not feeling the skin like I usually am, I have to zoom you guys in and show you the eyes. Oh my god, the eyes are just making me feel like wow. So the last question for today is, how do you cope with sluggish days where you don't feel your best? I'll be really honest. I love this question because I had so many days like that this year. So many days like that, and for the longest time I did not cope with them well. I would just completely shut down. And it was so tough for me to kind of try and pull myself out of that. Finally got to the point where I know how to pull myself out of it. So what I've been doing the past few weeks is I've been planning my days. So I plan my week, and then either the night before or really early in the morning, I'll plan my day. And I'll write out everything I want to do that day. And then it's just, for me, it gets overwhelming. Seeing everything on paper, seeing everything broken down in smaller bits, has just made it so much easier for me to be able to digest and be like, okay, yeah, I can do this, I can do that, I can do that. It's been so much better for me, honestly. So I would really recommend, when you're not feeling it, when you're not feeling your best, if it's just kind of here and there, give yourself grace. If you're finding that it's becoming a more regular thing, really just sit down with yourself and figure out what is the triggering point, or maybe just make notes every day about how you feel, what made you feel like what today. Has today been a good day? Why has today not been a good day? And just try and pinpoint what exactly your triggers are. That will really help you when it comes to overcoming that. I know my triggers are, if I've had a very unproductive day, it kind of bleeds into the rest of my week. So staying on top of my productivity and staying on top of a schedule, a routine, making sure I go to the gym. If I know I've hit the gym in the morning, I'm good. Or if I don't go in the morning, I can go in the evening, and keep it on top of my diet, and I'm not being present. That gets me down as well. So just pinpointing what exactly it is that's getting you down or making you feel a bit sluggish or making you feel slow, and go from there. If it's just a thing where you're just not having a good day, that's absolutely fine. Give yourself grace that sometimes you won't have good days, but if it's reoccurring, it becomes more regular, that's when you need to be like, okay, hold on a minute, why am I feeling this way? I'm gonna show you my outfit and then I'll come back and outro the video.
Hello, outfit for today is this blazer dress from Because of Alice. Outfit, now I just popped a gum in. Clear mules that I wear pretty much all the time now. Okay, I'm gonna wear this one from PRT. My hair is getting absolutely annihilated right now. The look absolutely does not go, but will absolutely have to do.
This is the end of today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's looks. I really liked the chatty elements. Thank you guys so much for sending questions on Instagram. I will keep doing that. So if you want to throw in a topic or you want to throw in a question or something that you want me to discuss, make sure you follow me on Instagram so you don't miss it when I put it up on my story. Anyways, I'm off to celebrate Maz's brand new cosmetics line. Big shout out to Maz, and I'm gonna go have a good time. And I'm vlogging this week as well. There's a lot happening this week, plus I'm vlogging. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts down below, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.